Boy, they saw a good game tonight here in Miami. Game 4 goes to the Heat, and it was a thriller from a lot of different angles. 104-98 is the final. Miami takes a 3-1 series lead with Game 5 coming up here on Thursday and the first closeout opportunity of the 2012 NBA Finals. In a matchup where, as you pointed out, each team has guys who are designated scorers for their teams. James Harden struggles again a little bit, maybe because of the energy expended on the other end of the floor. And for Miami, Mario Chalmers comes up with 25 points.
But remember this, Matt. The bottom line is this: if you look at it from the Big Three standpoint, OKC outscored Miami's Big Three.
Right.
The X factor, though, was Mario Chalmers. 25 points from the point guard position. So that's a big advantage that OKC, they don't have a guy who's even capable that's not one of the Big Three getting 25.
But what you saw tonight was the true greatness of LeBron James. Because he got Chalmers going. That really, to me, was the key. He got Cole going. And once those guys made their – because they were doubling LeBron, obviously, when he was posting up. Right. And LeBron showed to me what great players do. I can score when I want to, but this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to let them double me, and I'm going to get Chalmers and Cole going. And then when they got going, the rest is history.
Hardest thing to guard is the pass.
Let's take a look. The Heat are now 10-2 on their home floor here in the postseason as we take a look at Game 4. Durant and the Thunder up against it here. LeBron James ready to go.
Somebody
and Russell
ready to
Westbrook,
compete.
yes, absolutely. From the get-go, I mean, he was aggressive. He was hitting that elbow jumper left and right. Westbrook was everywhere.
You know, I thought, last game he was not nearly as aggressive. I thought he was listening too much to the criticism instead of realizing they wouldn't be in the finals if it wasn't for him.
Nick Collison with a block on one end. It's Durant with the dunk on the other one. And the Thunder off to their first good start of this series, up by 9 at that point.
And the way they were doing it, they were playing with pace. They were getting out in the open floor, playing early in the shot clock, and that's really where the Thunder are at their best. And when they play that way, even the Miami Heat are going to struggle to defend.
Remember, Matt, I told you before the game, I said if they don't score 100 points, they're not going to win.
And they didn't.
And they did not.
They didn't. Norris Cole, good early minutes for Miami.
But that's all from a LeBron James pass.
OKC still leading by 14. OKC shot 62% plus in that first quarter. LeBron James, so strong.
Well, he's got some other stuff too.
A little bit of skill.
Quickness, speed.
And here's Chalmers, who had a little foul trouble early on and then got aggressive.
And you know what I like about Chalmers too, Chuck, is Chalmers has learned there are going to be a lot of opportunities for me because of the attention being paid to the Big Three. All I got to do is be aggressive and make good decisions.
Well, this was kind of suck the air out of the building for a moment. As Serge Ibaka blocks Dwayne Wade's shot. On the other end, James Harden knocks down the
James
three.
Harden. You was looking for him.
But look at Wade grabbing that back. And here's the play again.
I thought this was a good no call.
Good block by Ibaka, and Wade just comes down hard. And
that was just a great block.
And he's feeling it, but he obviously would return to the game. LeBron James continues
to do what he does,
which is everything. Finds
nice
Chris
pass.
Bosh here.
And I've said this before, LeBron James, the only guy in the history of our game that's averaged 30 points in a season, and yet that not be what he does best, his ability to find people.
Russell Westbrook, there he is
again. In the words of the great Mark Jackson, mama, there go that man again.
He had 18 at the half. Miami won the second quarter 27-16, and so we move to the third.
Oh my God,
to Wade.
what a pass, Matt.
Unbelievable. One-handed off an offensive rebound, a board, an assist in a split second.
That was Aaron Rodgers-ish.
Rodgers-ish. Durant knocks down a three. OKC up 52-50.
Kevin Durant is a terrific player, but he's going to have to get stronger, Matt, because he let him push him off the box and post up way too far.
They didn't push him off the block.
Yeah.
James was in scoring mode in the third quarter. He had 10 points in the quarter.
That, to me, was the most impressive thing about the game. He came out the first half and just got everybody else going. And then when the game got closer, now it's time for me to score.
Shane Battier killed his three-point percentage with a couple of late shot clock heaves, but he knocks down that three there. And OKC just kept on coming back.
Well, after Russell Westbrook kept coming back.
Pete check.
Yep.
James knocks down the jumper there. Miami up by 7. Here comes Westbrook again. That shot, that spot, kept going. James Jones called for a foul on Durant off the ball.
I don't think that was a good call at all. I don't think that was a good call at all.
Westbrook trying to figure it out.
Like,
and there's the ball.
I thought it was a good call.
Yeah, it was a good call. I saw it from a wrong angle. Yeah, that was a good call.
You shove a guy in the chest, it's not a terrible call.
Yeah, good call. My bad.
All right, to the fourth quarter we go. It's Dwayne Wade, obviously back from that injury, knocks down the three-pointer there. Wade, 2 of 3 from the great beyond, part of his 25-point night, but Westbrook just kept coming at him over and over.
He kept him in the game.
Let's go, Mom and Daddy. He made him proud tonight.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he shut a lot of people up. Yeah. At least I hope he did.
James goes down here, loses the ball on the other end. Wade with a classic block on Derek Fisher. LeBron is back up on the other end and ready for action. Miami up 92-90.
Yeah, them cramps ain't no joke, bro.
They undefeated too.
They undefeated. When you get them cramps,
and you can see that leg never bent. He caught it, man. I tell you what, that is not fun.
That is not fun.
Yeah, he's feeling it right there. Back and forth we go. Good finish between the two. Durant gives OKC their first lead of the quarter at 94-92.
That's sweet like carnation milk right there, boy.
Back comes LeBron.
You still drink that stuff?
No, I use to make cake stuff.
Okay.
Much to the appreciation. Really? You're a cake maker.
Yeah, I bake a cake.
All right.
Cookies.
Chris Bosh with the layup to tie it up at 94. James.
This is, to me, was bad defense. You know the guy couldn't move. You just came back up and let him step into a three.
Right over Thabo Sefolosha to give him a 97-94 advantage. Wade going to work off the dribble.
You know what? The defense broke down on this play. A guy like Dwayne Wade should never have an unabated path to the basket in the half court.
Westbrook not done yet. Couple of dribbles, hangs,
goodness,
and hits, and it's 101-98. James Harden forces a jump ball with Udonis Haslem. He'd win the jumper. Westbrook fouls Mario Chalmers in a one-possession game here.
Yeah, this was a mental mistake here by Westbrook, and again, that's sometimes a game gets a little fast at the end, and you don't think that play through, not recognizing there that they did not need to foul because the shot clock does not reset.
And LeBron James and the Miami Heat are one win away from the franchise's second NBA title. 104-98 is the final, despite Westbrook's 43 points, 2 short of his postseason career high. James again a rebound shy of a triple-double in this game, and Chalmers huge bonus points. 9 of 15 from the field and 25 for the Miami Heat. And I'll give you this stat, which you're going to hear a lot over the next 48 hours. Since the 2-3-2 format was instituted in 1985, 13 teams have trailed 3-1, as the Thunder do right now. None has even reached a Game 7, let alone won the NBA Finals. How deep a hole are the Thunder in right now?
Well, I live in Arizona, like the Grand Canyon. I live in Arizona.
I was thinking sinkhole.
Yeah, this is a sinkhole. The Grand Canyon, this is a deep hole. You know what I thought? I picked Miami to win this series in 6. It's not going to go 6. They're going to win it in 5. You can't beat the Miami Heat unless you beat them up inside. Oklahoma City, they just don't have those big guys to punish a smaller Heat team. You're not going to out-perimeter LeBron James.
You made a great point. I mean, Serge Ibaka, he has 7 rebounds. Kendrick Perkins, 3. And so the fact that they've been out-rebounded now in 3 consecutive games, they've lost those 3 games. And you're exactly right. They don't get to the free throw line, only 16. LeBron James has really been the difference in this series. They don't have an answer.
I mean,
for him.
Nick Collison was the leading big guy scorer coming off the bench. And those 2 guys, he's a little big guy. I mean, you got Perkins and Ibaka, who are big guys, but they're not scorers. And that's going to be the difference in the series.
And they're not rebounders. That's the other key. You got to be one or the other as a big.
Back-to-back years, the Heat have a shot to take a 3-1 lead. Much better result here tonight in South Florida.